Welcome to the Gameweek 11 team review. After returning from injury, Harry Kane came back into the team with the free transfer, at the expense of Jamie Vardy. Neither forward found a return in Gameweek 11, but moving the captain's armband to Kane from Mo Salah proved very frustrating, as the Liverpool midfielder scored a brace against West Ham. The returns were poor in defence this week, with goalkeeper Rob Elliott and the three starting defenders each failing to keep a clean sheet. They were all playing in games that looked likely to be tight, and although that did prove to be the case, the results went the wrong way on each occasion, with 1-0 defeats for Newcastle, Southampton, Man United and Swansea. Newcastle conceded in the 92nd minute against Bournemouth, while Southampton gave up their clean sheet late on as well. Sam Vokes got the winner for Burnley in the 81st minute, with his team's only shot on target during the game. Raheem Sterling was restored to Man City's starting lineup for their 3-1 win over Arsenal, and won a penalty which was converted by Sergio Aguero. Watford gave up a 2-goal lead to lose 3-2 to Everton, but Richarlison was amongst the points after getting on the scoresheet. He also won a penalty late on, which would have earned him an assist had Tom Cleverley been able to convert. It was another worrying performance for Christian Eriksen, however, with the Denmark international providing just the one attempted assist and failing to find the target with either of his 2 attempts at goal during the 1-0 win over Crystal Palace. His 8 attempted assists over the last 4 game weeks has been bettered by 7 players, while 18 players have produced more than Eriksen's 3 shots on target during that period. Mo Salah was the hero of the game week with his brace against West Ham during Liverpool's 4-1 win. He passes the eye test in almost every single game, and the stats back up his ability. He took 3 shots on target against the Hammers, while providing 3 attempted assists. It was a poor week for the forwards, with all 3 failing to find attacking returns. Romelu Lukaku was kept quiet by Chelsea during the 1-0 defeat. He tested Thibaut Courtois on one occasion, but it was another game where his teammates were unable to provide much service. Spurs were unconvincing in their 1-0 win over Crystal Palace, and Harry Kane has now failed to score in 5 of his 6 Premier League games at Wembley this season. Unlike previous games, the Spurs forward didn't have a lot of opportunities during the game, taking just 2 shots in total, with only 1 finding the target. Finally, Tammy Abraham was unable to get on the scoresheet during Swansea's disappointing 1-0 home defeat to Brighton. Brighton conceded just 2 shots on target during the game, one of which was from Abraham. To make matters worse, Ben Mee was sitting on the bench with a clean sheet and 2 bonus points, after choosing to instead play Kyle Norton as part of a late change to the team. It was a 50-50 call between the pair, both had a good chance of keeping clean sheets, and had each kept 4 coming into their Gameweek 11 fixtures. So a score of 46 points is just above the overall average, and on par with the top 10k average, but it's seen a small red arrow down to 356k unfortunately. Knowing that just 1 point more would likely have resulted in a green arrow, it's all the more frustrating to lose out on Ben Mee's points, after getting that 50-50 decision wrong.